Dylan, Gia, and Brooke. I am so proud of you, and I'm so proud of your words. Hello, Highlander Nation. This is such an awesome opportunity to stand in front of you this evening. Like most teachers, class of 2024, I've spent the last few months trying to get you to listen when I talk. So you could imagine my surprise when you were so eager to vote for me to speak this evening and hear me one last time. Thank you for that. This is an extraordinary and emotional honor for this perimenopausal teacher. You got me. We actually have so much more in common because I too am leaving this evening. I grew up here and I have gone to that building over there since I was in 6th grade. I left for a few years to get educated and then I was back. So it's going to be very hard for me to leave. I graduated from McGuffey High School in 1989, just a few years after Miss Shingle. And I remember it being such a beautiful evening, much like this evening's weather. After we graduated, I stood on this stage with my favorite teacher, Mrs. Myra Patterson, and we had a picture taken underneath the painting that I painted for the senior portrait. I've taken the advice of my idol, Dolly Parton. I have left no rhinestone unturned. I've done it all. I had every opportunity and I wanted to make sure I made the most of it to make an impact. One title that I had for 20 of the 26 years that I taught here at McGuffey High School was homebound instructor. You might not know that about me, but after I would teach each day, I would travel to one of our students' homes. I would sit at their dining room table. This was a side hustle so I could pay the bills, and I would teach them while they were recovering from a medical situation or a surgery. It was that experience that I learned so much about the culture here in McGuffey School District. It was also the moment, even though I grew up in this school district in West Findlay, when I realized how rough and windy McGuffey roads are. It would be nothing for me to be called by one of the parents of my homebound students to tell me that there was a tree down, or there was a flood, or the roads were too icy and unpassable. I can't help but make the metaphor for these rough, windy roads for what we have ahead of us, you and I, as we start the next chapter of our lives. McGuffey School District is over 200 square miles. We're one of the largest school districts in Pennsylvania. Rough roads make skillful drivers. We have prepared you here in McGuffey School District for the potholes, the detours, and the trees down. We've prepared you to make your own decisions as an adult and to be in the driver's seat. You may take others with you, but you have to do the driving. At times in your life, you're going to feel lost, but not all those who wander are lost. Travel on roads you have never been to. Enjoy the scenery along the way. Drive cautiously and always be aware of your surroundings. Possibilities lie within every turn, and these turns and detours are going to take you and help you find what you're supposed to be doing in life. So be aware. Don't drive with distractions. Stop worrying about the potholes in the road and celebrate the journey. A bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you fail to make the turn. Make the turn. Embrace the experience. Step outside of your comfort zone and always continue to learn. Sometimes the most scenic roads in life are detours we didn't mean to take. The road to success is always uphill, but some paths can be discovered without getting lost. Embrace the moments when you feel lost, as you may discover a new path or even a better path. I've always felt that it was unfair when we ask you what you plan to do when you graduate, and I have been guilty of asking you this as well. You are all so young, and you've given an answer because that's what's expected of you. Know that you'll pivot, You'll take a different road. You'll go on a different journey than maybe you have planned today. But rough roads make skillful drivers. You are prepared. You're a Highlander, and we have grit, we have moxie, we have courage, we have tenacity. You've got this. Many of you have expressed to me that you're scared to leave and you have the fear of the unknown. But I'm excited for you. Don't be afraid. I'm going to repeat myself. Rough roads make skillful drivers. You've got this. Many studies on happiness show that the happiest people in the world are those who have a purpose and make an impact. I want you to find your purpose, and I want you to find a way where you can make an impact like I have for the last 26 years. Robert Frost was right when he said, to take the road less traveled by does make all the difference. Don't follow the norm. Be your own unique, fabulous, special self. For the last time, class of 2024, I want eyes on my face. I want phones down, phones upside down, and raise your hand if you're listening. Put on your seatbelt. Put both hands on the steering wheel and get ready for life's amazing ride. I'm excited for you. You are a Highlander, and standing before you is a fellow Highlander. Quit crying, Kaylee. I stood in the free lunch line here at McGuffey High School. I was a single mom, and I did every side hustle that I could so that I could afford life. And standing ahead of you, right here speaking, is a beloved teacher, entrepreneur, making a world impact from lessons that I learned that you taught me to engage students. We Highlanders can do anything. I love you, McGuffey community. I thank you so much for 26 amazing years and all of the memories. Thank you.